International Women's Day is really important to me. I have a daughter and I want to make sure that she has no boundaries, that she can get on in life and never ever thinks that she can't do anything, but she has to understand that she also has to work hard.
For me, International Women's Day is about celebrating some of the most courageous women out there that don't sit back and go, this is how we've always done it. They want to smash glass ceilings, put women on the map.
There weren't that many women in construction when I started 20 years ago. A couple, but not many. I was certainly one of the first and people were surprised to see me there. And as I've worked my way up through the ranks, it has changed vastly over the years. On my first day, on my first ever site, they thought I was the secretary, and that just doesn't happen anymore. So that was a pretty important day in my life, and I'm still talking about it 20 years later.
Meeting Kerry here today just shows that, dedication to keep going. Like, she's worked up the ranks to where she's got to in Wates today. She's living proof that you can do it, and that she's a boss bitch. Can I say that? Can I say that? My career started at Yeovil Rugby Club. It was always mixed, and my age group there was always me and Sarah, right up until under 16s when we had to leave the boys team and start up a girls team.
Towards the end of last year, I became a co-chair of Wates Women and Allies with my colleague Tamsin. Together we are going to spend the next year looking at how we're going to improve the experience for Wates women within the business. No one type of person works well in construction. It's important that we have many different types of people in our industry so that we can see all of their strengths.
For me, that's the bit where rugby runs really nice alongside construction. You can't have one type person to play the game. What a winger does, a prop can't do it, and what a prop does, a winger can't do. And you can have so many different types of people, but you can bring them together as a collective and they can really grow into something special, whether it's on the pitch in rugby or whether it's on site. If you all got one common goal or one purpose, that you can make things happen. The woman that's inspired me the most, I know it's a bit cliche, but it is my mum. And I don't think I truly knew what that meant until I was a mum myself. She made really tough decisions that at the time probably, for me, hurt me. I didn't enjoy, but it was the right thing. And I think that's what's been really special. I think this World Cup, in winning it, I knew it was going to be my last World Cup, but I really felt like this one was for her and for my family. And it's very special because, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have got to where I am today.
The woman that's inspired me the most in my career and in my life is my mum. I always look up to her. I did when I was a child. She was the one that when my room was messy, she filled up the black bag and set it outside my door and insisted that I made sure it was tidy, so I did. I now, lots of decisions I make on a daily basis, whether it be as a mother or as an employee, I think back to what would my mum do, and I think that's really, really important.
We need more big companies, big sponsors to be involved in the PWR. This is a league full of amazing people and rugby players. They're not just talented on the pitch, they're talented off the pitch. When you get to know the players and their authentic self, they are very special.
Wates have some absolutely fantastic women working within the business right now, and it's important that we support them women in their roles and in their future roles, and that we understand what the future worth of our women within the business is. I would say to people coming into a male-dominated environment that there is a place for you, and that's what I'm working towards now in my role as a Wates Women and Allies co-chair. Yeah, being called a boss bitch by Marlie was absolutely amazing. I was so excited.